So we're sitting here with Kobina, the finance director of LGBT Rights Ghana. It's been so awesome to have been with you guys for 6 weeks now. 6 weeks now, is it? Or what?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Almost that.
You know, I almost want to call you the omnipresent one. It's like you're always here. When we come around, wherever we come, you're there.
Yes, some of them call me the mother of the house. Because I make sure you don't do this. Don't do this. Put this one here. No.
You were supposed to as well.
Yeah.
No. How long have you been active in LGBT plus Rights Ghana?
Well, I joined in 2019 November.
Okay.
Yeah, that is when I joined LGBT Rights Ghana.
And you've been as active as now since then, or?
Yeah,
it's kind of slowly
honestly,
picked up?
I went off for a whole for a year.
Mm-hmm.
That is between 2020, the latter part of 2020, to the middle of 2021. But I bounced back quickly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why? Why is this so important for you?
Well, like working for the LGBT team. First of all, I was outed by my brother, which wasn't right. It was my duty, if I want to come out to my family. But he took that opportunity from me. And I'm that kind of person who, sitting down and see things go wrong. If the right thing is supposed to be done, the right thing is supposed to be done. So I just knew a few people, and I didn't even know there was a movement. You see, it started as a cyber activism page on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
So it was a friend that told me, hey, this is what is going on. Do you want to join the group? So I joined. I give, when conversations are up, if I have something to say, I say it. But I was looking for that one opportunity to join and to contribute to the growing queer community in Ghana, because I'd always love to work, give my all to something that is very dear to my heart. So this one time I was there and I saw a message in the group. We need an account person who has an accounting background and would want to volunteer. So as then I knew Alex.
Okay.
That was when I was way back in the university.
Yeah.
I used to stay
And
in
he's
the same
director of LGBT
yes,
plus, right?
yes.
Yeah.
I used to stay in the neighborhood where he was.
Okay.
Because he lives closer to my campus. I won't tell you how we got to know each other. That is a story for another time. Yes. But we knew each other already. So I just quickly DM'd him and told Charlie, I have an accounting background. Okay, perfect. Let's go.
You've been here since 2019.
Yes.
I could imagine that there's been a lot of changes, while you've been here, and how the queer situation has looked politically. How would you say the queer situation has changed, now, the couple of months, the last couple of months?
So for the past few months, let me circle back and say, since the bill was introduced up till now, I wouldn't say queer people live freely. No, not freely, because you are even scared to meet or hook up with people. Sometimes you wouldn't want to even hook up, but you've met a couple of friends you see you could network with, have some discussion. So it's not always about meeting people and having sex. There is a whole then the networking aspect of it, making friends aspect of it. You are even scared to move from your house to a certain location to meet someone to even talk, because then you have to think, psych your mind psychologically, emotionally, and be prepared for everything that is going to happen. You have to have a plan B whilst going out. So it hasn't been easy.
Wow.
But we're still here.
Yeah. Wow, that's so crazy.
Yeah.
I have so much respect for you, seriously. This is so different from how it is to be queer, back in Copenhagen, right? Nobody is even thinking about needing to have worries like this. And I could also imagine maybe people even don't even know about this bill that we're talking about right now. What do you think would be important to know about this bill if you don't know it?
I think the whole bill in its entirety, it is an infringement upon human rights, because it is not even tackling the queer community, but it's tackling its allies and people that sympathize with the queer community. For example, if you are my brother and you know I'm queer, and you don't give me out when this bill is being passed, you could be imprisoned.
Wow.
Yeah, because you know I'm queer.
Even with your own family.
Yes, it is problematic. Both my brother has an issue, I have an issue, and we cannot talk about it. Because he needs to think, why would I give my own blood out? It would be a whole conversation in his mind.
Yeah.
And I would also be having a whole conversation in my mind. Can I really trust my brother now?
Yeah.
Can I confide in him now? Is there anybody I could talk to here in the country? No. And you know, even the doctor who has sworn an oath not to reveal the secret of the patient could be also in prison, because if a queer person goes to the hospital and identify as queer, it is the duty of the health worker to report the queer person. So that is very crazy. And the most saddest about it is about how do I call them? Is it a hermaphrodite or the intersex people? Thank you for correcting my word. They were born naturally with it. They have they have no control about how they were born. So how do you seek to criminalize them for being created the way they were created? I think what they first have to do is to draw closer to the community. Learn just ask the question, why are you queer? Yes, because it was quite amazing when some journalists came to Ghana and they interviewed the presiding bishop of the Methodist Church Ghana, and they asked if he had read the bill or met any queer person and had a talk with them. He was like, no. Like, if you haven't met any queer person, if you haven't read the bill to its entirety, how then do you write or submit how do they call it? Is it a memorandum or something to the committee in support of the bill to criminalize people?
The bill you haven't read.
A bill you haven't read, and a community you have not even met. Even a speaker of parliament who was supposed to be neutral and do not have any vote or something, or just to supervise what parliament is doing, is for the bill.
I mean, he was out in media 2 weeks ago saying, yes, the bill will pass before the next election, right?
Yes. He did say.
What does that make you feel? When he's saying he believes the bill can pass before the next election?
It makes me scared. Because I feel people really know where we live. People really know the kind of work that we do. They are just waiting for the one chance that now the bill has been passed, the president has signed, it has been gazetted. But they are claiming the bill will actually protect us. But that is not what we see on the paper. And that is not what we see Ghanaians doing. They actually are saying they've not seen any blackmail videos. They've not seen the queer community being harassed in any form. Yet we have evidence. So imagine if we now have a law that incriminates queer people in the country. Already people take the laws in their hands. Even when a thief is being caught, the law says the thief should be sent to the police station.
Exactly.
And the police should take the matter up. But if a thief is being caught in Ghana right now and there is no one or no police, the person will be beaten to pause. So imagine this, and imagine they knowing you are queer and there's such a bill that exists to incriminate you. You already be dead before the police even come.
So you're saying the politicians say that this bill will actually help queer people?
Yes, it is going to protect us. I don't know if it is the conversion therapy that is going to something that the World Health Organization has even scrapped off. I don't know if that is what is going to protect us, or they sending us to jail is what is going to protect us. You sending me to jail wouldn't take the queerness from me. I'm fucking gay.
So if I'm asking you now, like, Because you're following the news, you're following the situation, you know the land, the conversations that are going on. Do you think it's realistic? Do you think the bill will pass?
I feel it will be passed, but not passed in its current form.
Okay.
Because this is a bill that says once it's been passed, it can never be amended. Even the Constitution provides provision of amendments. How come a bill?
Okay, yeah.
And the Constitution is supersede any other laws in Ghana. It's actually the supreme law, which other laws are being derived from it. So if you are saying this bill cannot be amended, it is going to cost a whole lot.
Yeah.
Then you are trying to say that the bill is actually supersedes the constitution of the land.
It just speaks to how wild this bill is.
Exactly.
How insane. I mean, and not read through. And
I think so many people have not read the bill.
I think some people finding themselves in a situation like what you're describing now, with the possibility of this bill passing or a similar bill passing, and all the consequences that they would just be hiding, right?
Exactly.
And they would pull back, and they would at least
even
not
if
be
this bill not been introduced in the first place, people were hiding. The bill has been introduced, people are still hiding, and people are scared. So how much more if the bill is being passed, whether in its current form or in any other form?
But what about you? Now you're on the front line and you have your face and name out there. You're working full time for an LGBT rights organization. What are you imagining can come out of all this effort that you're putting in? What's your dream for the future? Why you're doing all of this? Why you're not just hiding? Wouldn't that be easy?
Why would I hide? Why shouldn't I be me? This is who I am, and this is who I will be. Being gay is not written upon my forehead. Does anyone even come out to say, hey, I'm heterosexual? Why am I doing this? I am fighting for my right. Why can't I express myself? Why can't I talk the way I want to talk? Why can't I dress the way I want to dress? Why can't I go out and have an honest conversation? Why can't I hold my friends, even if we are not partners, even if we are friends? Why cannot I hold them like this? Like kiss their hands in public? Because you think it is not our culture, because you think religion forbids it. No, everyone is equal before the law. So I need to live the way I feel like, not you telling me how to live.
Do you think you can succeed? Do you have can you imagine a bright future for the queer community in Ghana?
Yes. You know, I went to Canada in July. When I went, I was like, oh my God, I feel like I am home. But this is not actually home. Because it was a place I could express myself without looking back. Saying, oh, this person is looking at me. I need to act all masculine. I need to put on a masculine look, act masculine and if I was free. And it didn't take them just one day to get there. It didn't just take them 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, or 10 years. It took a lot of time, and it took effort, hard work, and dedication. We might set the pace. We might not be the actual people who can liberate all queer Ghanaians, but actually we are the gatekeepers. We are working tirelessly for other people to come and continue, and it will happen. If not now, if not in 5 years, but maybe when I'm 70 or maybe I'm 75. If I'm not enjoying it, my junior brothers will come and join it. My adopted children could come and enjoy it, or maybe my children that I will have through maybe surrogacy can enjoy this freedom. So we are working not for now, but for the future. Just like how some of our leaders worked for us to gain independence. They did not enjoy independence. Some even died before we gained independence. But actually, they were the pace setters. They initiated it, and other people continue for us to enjoy this freedom we are having right now.
Wow. You're so crazy. I feel so lucky that me and Alexander have had the opportunity to come here and experience you guys in person and be a fly on the wall, listening in on the conversations that you're having here, and just feel that passion. Wow.
I mean, because we've seen several movies and stuff about liberation movements and stuff like that, where people are starting fighting when they have no rights at all. I admire you as much as like these people in these movies that are like, you know, fighting when they're at the lowest. When you get to the place that you see them being in Canada, when Ghana gets to that place, people will like look back at you for like the work that you're doing now, right? Oh wow. And I think that's so amazing to see.
Yeah. What I will also encourage other Ghanaians is that being gay or being queer, being homosexual isn't sin. Let's see being queer or being gay is a cap that I'm wearing. When I remove the cap, what do you see? You see a person who has blood running through the veins like you. You see a potential Ghanaian who is well educated, want to contribute to the economic development of the country. Go online, read. Do not let someone influence you. Do not let religion be a barrier to you being open-minded and tolerating other people, because religion even talks about respect. It talks about tolerance. So why can you not tolerate me? Draw me closer. If you feel I am a sinner, draw me closer. Try to change me. That is when true religion is being practiced.
Yeah.
That's an encouragement to all Ghanaians watching.
Yeah.
And the encouragement for all Scandinavians watching is like, don't be fooled to think that there's no way for you to be a part of this fight. We made it easy with a GoFundMe campaign where you can
description.
You just click the link in the description and you can donate any amount, and it goes 100% to these guys, and I can promise you they will put it to good use. Yeah, and we're sitting here with the finance director. He can guarantee you will be put to good use. Yeah.
And don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
Subscribe button.
Thanks so much, Kobe.
I'm fucking gay.